Hello guys, welcome to another race from Green Hornet. In this race you see that I didn't push far up in the field, but I feel like I'm improving, considering a couple of weeks ago I could barely push to qualify in 10th. I'm now, as you see, 5th on the field. Excuse me, 5th on the field. It was quite a strong lobby for me personally. I know a lot of you will say that it's not, but for me it was quite a strong lobby. Just would like to also add out there, I'm still using the old dual shock controller to get these races done. Hopefully I push for a steering wheel soon. I did have one on order but it didn't come through, but anyway, ignore that. With the race, I do get one or two sort of little taps from a couple of races in here, but other than that, I seem to be able to, you know, hold on strong to the front of the field. Back there you just saw like fourth here, I don't know why, but he sort of swerved a little bit. I think he was trying to stop me getting past, so he went on the defensive there. It's only the first lap and he's already defending his position. Guy runs wide up there, gives me the chance to catch up. I push right up and take him on the left hand side. He has no other way than to sort of let me by. However, he does come back, but in quite an aggressive way. As you see, he goes off there behind me. And as we're coming through what has been called the chicane of death, bus start, you name it, it's whatever you want to call it. I nicknamed it for myself the follow through, because barely lift through it. Come down for the final corner for the first time. You see the Audi gives me sort of close, sort of like, hey, I'm still here sort of thing. Anyway, we progress on. I feel like I'm rambling, but then obviously my mistake, it's actually a Lamborghini behind me. I was pretty impressed with this because I managed to push up to third, but then he just comes swooping in, which sort of threw me off a little bit. I shouldn't have let it get to me, but it threw me off, and I sort of let it throttle and everything like that. Listen to all these excuses. But I continue to hold on to the front of the pack, which for me, like I said a week, 2 weeks ago, I could barely make it out of position 10, you know, like it just went on and on and on. You'll see through here in a minute that I make a bit of a mistake. I go quite deep on the braking, and I mean very deep into the corner. They are my assists, as you see there. I only have the corner markers up just to let me know, well, to help me through the corners, will admit. I usually turn them off, but on this race I turned them on because I wanted to make sure I had a quick paced race. We come down to the final corner for the second time, sorry, laps there. And I take the corner perfectly, exit full power, and you know, my lap times are looking healthy to me. Obviously they're not for everybody else out there, but I did in the qualifier pull a 149.3 I think, or a 0.6. Well, for me that's an improvement considering last time this track was up with this grade of car, which is grade 4. I could barely push a 155, which was really bad, but now I'm like in the 149s. You know, a bit of a wobble there. But again, there you go, see, that's my best sector right there.
These things are all over the place.
Excuse me.
Right, that's why I keep going
As the
down.
race continues, you'll see that I basically hold on to 4th through the majority of the race. Went a bit 2 wheels up there, which gave the guy behind me a little bit of opportunity to catch. Not much, but he was there. And we go perfectly out of here. No slide or anything. Straight on the power. Another good sector for me. Coming up to the follow through, or aka chicane of death,
I know I can hit it in the head.
for the 3rd time. But you'll notice that I'm not really gaining on 3rd position at all. But I can still see up front, like 1 and 2. You know, P1 and P2 still sitting there. Round the corner for the 3rd time. And coming up here, you know, I've now got a considerable gap between me and 5th place. Final lap, I do believe I almost messed it up. Bit of a balls up.
Oh my god, it keeps telling
Very
me.
too early there, which for me was not good.
Fucking dick.
Which gave 3rd position to get away a bit more. However, as the race continues on,
It's better.
we shall see that obviously 4th place, I accepted 4th place. It was a really good lobby for me. I was really happy with 4th place. Just trying to crunch down on the old DR. After this race, I did another race and I managed to lock in C rating. My SR's been S rating for a very long time, but my DR, I managed to lock in a C rating. Hopefully to progress even more. But as you can see, we're coming down here towards follow through, bus stop, death chicane, whatever you want to call it, for the final time.
I'm so dead.
And as you'll notice,
We're not dead.
another good sector for me. Like my best through there again. Here we go. I do drop throttle on the last time
Oh, a chest.
because I was
A chest.
worried I was going to crash. Don't know why. I just started worrying. Coming down to the final corner for the final time.
How am I being attacked?
I know I've got 4th. I'm pretty happy with it. You know, coming up to the home straight. Nothing I could do. 4th position. I'm happy with that. And with that, guys, I'll leave that. If you just hit that like button, I'll be much appreciated, and subscribe wouldn't go amiss. Till then, stay tuned for more content from Green Hornet, and I shall see you on the other side.
Holy fucking shit. How are you not dead?
Who, me or it?
You! I saw that fucking beam just then, and I was just like, what the fuck?
I'm getting really lucky. That's all it is.